Hello everyone, thank you for clicking that link and joining me again today. I'm so glad you did. And I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving because this is now December. And I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And I want to talk a little bit about that. My Thanksgiving I think went pretty well. I went over to my mother-in-law's house and I only had a little bit of each dish. And well, I will confess having 2 pieces of pie, as I had shoe fly pie, which is one of my favorite things in the world, and then I had pecan pie, which my roommate made, and I felt like I should probably eat some of that. And if you are on my Instagram, you will know that I only gained a pound, so that's probably water. Hopefully will be gone by next weigh-in. And I just don't view Thanksgiving as a big deal. Like, it doesn't freak me out because it's one meal. You know, I view Halloween as a bigger deal because, you know, usually what happens, because when I lived in the valley and I needed to buy because I would buy candy throughout the month of October to save up enough so I didn't have to blow $100 on candy all in one week, is what I'm trying to say. So I would buy $100 worth of candy to give out at Halloween. Maybe I shouldn't do that, you know, because I don't want to promote obesity, but that's what I've done in years past. And so then, of course, you know what happens. Some of the candy gets eaten before Halloween by me. So this year, Halloween was a little different because I have to go to town, and so I could control that a little more because it was a trunk or treat and they do things a little differently and not so dependent upon myself having to buy candy and then potentially eating it. But obviously I did buy candy and eat it and drank booze. So that was like, what, a 5-pound gain? So something like this, a 5 or 6 pound gain, which I lost. So here we are, Thanksgiving, I have a 1 pound gain, which could be water, which hopefully I will lose by next weigh-in. And then Christmas, well, that's another story because, again, like Halloween, when treats come floating in and your mother-in-law makes you cookies and your neighbor makes you cookies and your coworker makes you cookies and you're inundated with cookies and treats and things, and it's like, oh, well, it's the holidays, so I might as well eat it, and it makes it hard. So, and being somebody who enjoys baking myself, I don't actually bake because I don't need to eat it. But I like to bake things and give them out during the holidays. And my thought was always like, nobody's holding a gun to their head to eat the cookies. But at the same time, I don't bake because I don't want to have to put somebody through what I have to go through when you hand me cookies and I gotta figure out what to do with them. So, that being said, we'll see how December goes. Hopefully it'll be okay. And since we're in December, I kind of wanted to do Vlogmas, but honestly, I'm gonna mess it up already. So, because I have to go down to the valley for some Krampuslauf, and I would not be able to upload videos for 2 days at least, maybe more. So yeah, probably not Vlogmas, but I will try to upload more fun stuff this month. I know I said that in October too, so we'll see how that goes. But again, since we're in December, I did kind of want to talk about resolutioners. So there was a meme floating around one of the groups I'm in about how, I can't remember the meme exactly, but it said something about I'm tired of having to wait to do squats because some idiot's doing curls in the squat press or area. I don't remember exactly what the meme says because the squat press is something different than like the squat rack. So regardless, it was basically being like, hey, I am somebody who goes to the gym all the time and I'm tired of these stupid resolutioners doing their thing. To which I responded, well, I can't relate because I think it's sad when resolutioners stop going to the gym. Because they do. I mean, they're trying to improve themselves. I'm excited. I hope they make it. I hope they are successful in making this positive change in their life. But most people aren't, and that makes me sad. So let's talk about it. And I know well, hopefully, hopefully you get from this channel that you want to make a lasting change in your life. You want to make, you don't want to be on a diet and you know, thinking, oh, in 3 months I'm not on the diet anymore, because then you'll gain all the weight back. You want to make a lasting change in your life. So that being said, that's the point. I want you to go to the gym, and I want you to eat healthy so you will live a long time. So you will enjoy your daughter's wedding, your son's wedding, your, you know, I don't know, holidays with your family. I want you to live, you know, and I believe you can do this, and I believe I can do this, and I want to live. We're building a house. I want to live a long time to enjoy this house. And I'm already like halfway, you know, this is the halfway point of my life at 45. Kind of, well, 44, 45 in January, next month. Kind of halfway. So I got to get myself in shape so I can enjoy the house. I got to get myself in shape, you know, to be able to assist my husband in, you know, his health things that are going on. So that's why I keep preaching this has to be a lasting change. So how do we make this change? Well, I swear I just did this video. But make a list. Make a list of the stuff you like. And sometimes it really helps to write it down, and write down all the foods you like, all the healthy foods you like, all the natural foods you like. So, you know, if you like Brussels sprouts and lima beans, you know, and I don't know, edamame and kiwi fruit and whatever, write that all down, because that's the shit you're gonna want to eat. You know, if you like tuna, get tuna. If you like chicken, get chicken.
You've got mail.
And I've got mail. So make a list of the foods you like that are healthy and write them down. And the stuff you don't like, write that down. Just be like, I'm not eating that, because you know what? You know what? You will find that you're like, lima beans? I haven't had lima beans in years. I don't even know what lima beans taste like. Maybe I should go buy some lima beans and give them a shot. And I encourage you, you know, when you write it down, you're like, you know what? I haven't had a lima bean or a kidney bean in ages. What do those taste like? Try new foods. When you're in the produce section in the restaurant, what? In the grocery store, and you see something, you're like, you know what? I have never eaten prickly pear cactus. I don't know how to prepare that. You know what? Go home, watch some YouTube videos, and be like, okay, let's give this a shot. And make something that you've never tried before. I encourage you to do this. You may find you love prickly pear. I've never had it. I personally need to make some and try it out, you know? Make a list of activities you like to do, whether it's, you know, hiking, weightlifting, bike riding, geocaching, whatever it is. Make a list of that stuff and do that stuff. And you know, once you start kind of, because it's going to be like a brainstorming process, and once you start brainstorming, you're going to start thinking of things that you like. You know, suddenly out of the blue be like, I like archery. I wonder how I can go do archery. And Bass Pro has archery, you know. You can go down, you know, where I used to live, there was an archery, like, store that had archery range, the indoor and everything. I mean, do that and become active. I mean, you know, because I feel like if you're on my channel, you're probably not shooting to be an Olympic class bodybuilder or you know, weightlifter or powerlifter or whatever. You're an average person trying to get your stuff together so that you will live longer. So, I mean, hey, I have goals that I want to achieve that I'm like, I'm never going to achieve those, but they're fun to think about. You know, like, I would love to be really, really fit, but I don't know if in my current situation it can happen, but I'm going to give it a shot. There's a song by The Cure. Oh shoot, is it The Cure? I just remember the lyric, so I'll have to research and see if it is actually The Cure that does it. But line basically, if you never really get there, at least you tried, and that's what we want. I'm probably never going to be a bodybuilder, but hey, you know what? If that's some far off goal, I can at least point myself in that direction to do it. So, basically, I'm not sure this video is going to make much sense. I feel like I've scrolled all over the place, but basically, you want to make a sustainable change. This is how you do it. You eat the foods you like. You do exercises you like. I mean, if you watch Athlete X, that man is insanely low body fat. Like, you just watch the videos and he's like curling and you can see like every freaking muscle fiber in his arm. Well, most people cannot maintain that level of body fat because that's real low. And the only way he does it, he says in his videos, the only way he does it is he enjoys the food. He enjoys the exercise. So I'm 100% on board with him. If you don't like the food you're eating, you're not going to be able to sustain your whatever you're doing. Like what's that movie? Twilight. And you had the fat wolf. He was it Jacob? Is that the character's name? Jacob? I don't remember. Obviously, I'm not a Twilight fan. But he was the Native American guy who was all ripped and like every 5 seconds he had his shirt off. And then a few months later you see him and he's kind of the fat wolf. He's chubbed up and everything. And no disrespect to him. But, I mean, if you don't like the diet... And there was a interview with him where he didn't really appreciate the diet, so...
I said to Ellen, after I watched it, I felt really inadequate about the lack of size and girth. I mean, you're putting a lot of dudes to shame in this movie. What'd you do to get ready for this? Because there's an obvious difference.
It was a lot of hard work all the way around. I mean, obviously a lot of hours in the gym, but the most challenging part was definitely the eating process. I had to double my calorie intake per day, eating every 2 hours, not the most, yummy things.
And,
if you don't like the diet, you're not going to be able to sustain the change. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So that's what I want, is a sustainable change. So keep this in mind when you're making your goals, because I know what's going to happen. People are going to make New Year's resolutions to get fit and get in shape and do all that stuff. So I'm going to try and help you there. Try and help you with this. I mean, if you're going to do that, which I don't recommend making a New Year's resolution. I recommend getting in shape and being fit, yes. But I don't recommend making New Year's resolutions. In fact, I don't make them anymore. I made a New Year's resolution to not make New Year's resolutions, and so far I've been, keeping that one. And I also think every day is a good day for change. Right now, as you're watching this video, if you are not, where you want to be in life or whatever you're doing, obviously this is a weight loss fitness channel, so that's what I'm focusing on, but think about, what can I do right now? How can I start? Even if this morning you had cake and ice cream for breakfast and then pizza for lunch or whatever, because for me it's 4:30 in the afternoon, what can I do right now? What healthy dinner can I eat? Maybe I can take a walk around the block after dinner, and get a little bit of exercise in. What can I do to start this right now? That's what I think people need to do, and not set a goal for themselves with, oh, I'll start January 1st, because January 1st you'll probably be hungover, and then you'll be like, oh, I'll start on the 2nd, and the 2nd you'll be like, man, I'm still hungover, I'll start on the 3rd, and then the 3rd's gonna be somebody's birthday, or some party, or something, and then you'll be like, oh, well, crap, I guess I'll start, the Monday after New Year's, and then you'll forget and be like, oh crap, well, I'll start the next Monday. Don't do that. Start right now. Start right now. Don't even start tomorrow. What can you do today? Alright, so I feel like I've squirreled. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Whatever's happening in your life, whatever improvements you're trying to make, I believe in you. I believe you can totally do this. You have got this. And air hugs. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.